Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Pep Thoughts. Today we are going to talk about a very important aspect of life, our relationships. Our relationships are the single most important factor to create happiness and fulfillment. But sometimes the very same relationships are responsible for a lot of pain and hurt in life. Well, ups and downs are a part of any interaction, but then there are times when we should really think hard about letting go. And today's video is just about that. So please stay tuned and like, share and subscribe to this channel, and thank you for hitting the bell icon. Thank you so much. So, letting go of a relationship is a very personal and private decision. Nobody in the world can make it for you. But I will give you a set of three very important questions, which if you ask yourself, you will understand where your relationship is headed. And before I plunge into those questions, two caveats. Number one, when you ask yourself those questions, you have to be absolutely, ruthlessly honest with yourself. And second, only you know the truth about your relationship. So whatever I'm saying, take it with a pinch of salt, but it will help you. That's a guarantee. So question number one, have you been open in this relationship? By openness, I mean, have you been open about your needs, your expectations, or have you only expected the other person to understand because that's what a husband is supposed to do or that's what a friend is supposed to do? Well, no, that's not true. There is no supposed to in anything. It has to be expressed. And for that, I recommend that you check out a previous video that I have done on this channel. The video is called Define Love. I'm putting the link in the description box, so please go and check it out. You will understand the need for openness in a relationship. So, have you been open in expressing yourself? And have you been open in trying to understand the needs of the other person? In the same way, has the other person been open to you? Have you both been open to ask each other questions and to answer those questions honestly about your needs and expectations? If you've not done that, then you have no business thinking about letting go or not, because the problem itself is not out in the open. So how are you going to resolve it anyway? Question number two. Let's say you have been superbly open with your partner, or they have been open with you. What is the result of that openness? Have your needs been considered at all? Or are you in a relationship wherein damned if you do and damned if you don't? Where all the fault is yours or, according to you, of your partner? Or everything that is wrong is only because of you and not because of the other person? If that is the kind of relationship you're in, where it's entirely one person's fault, where it's only one person is getting blamed and held responsible, where you point out each other's mistakes but there is absolutely no consideration for it, where verbally somebody might say, yeah, I understand your pain, I'm so thankful to you for being with me, I'm so grateful to you for being around, I appreciate you for being with me and supporting me, but they make no effort at all at the action level to change their behavior and change the way they do things to accommodate your needs. If that is the case, then probably you're in a toxic relationship and you should think about letting go. Question number 3. And that is my favorite question because it just reveals it all. And the question is that if you had a chance to go through life all over again, would you pick the same person for the same relationship and go through everything that you have gone through together all over again? All the good and all the bad. If you see yourself going through it all over again, no matter how good or how bad it is, and you're really wanting to do it, then probably there is a chance in the relationship. But if the thought of doing it all over again itself is scary or draining or something that you don't want, then what are you doing with this person in this life right now? But if you look at letting go, there are two ways of letting go any relationship. One is a physical letting go, where you physically separate from each other. You stay in different houses, you stop calling, you stop messaging, and you're physically distanced from that person. But there is another way of letting go, and that is to distance yourself emotionally, in the sense that not that you don't feel love for that person, you still feel love, but you don't allow their problems, their issues to affect your happiness. To that extent, you may be staying in the same house, you may still be working in the same office, but you distance yourself wherein their negativity, their toxicity does not affect you. Because remember, if you are miserable in a relationship, no matter how good or bad the other person is, you are suffering because you have kept that person in your mind on a pedestal where they are allowed to control your happiness. And that is something that you need to let go. So, all letting go is not a physical separation. You can still be happy together, but you should know how to detach yourself emotionally. And I will soon do a video about that as well. But for now, take a good look at the most important people in your life. Thank them for being with you. If they are a beautiful, wonderful relationship, express your gratitude. And if there is something wrong, life is too precious to waste it in negativity, insecurity, and misery. Maybe letting go is the best thing that you can do for yourself and for the other person. So hopefully this helped you out, and wish you all the best and all the happiness and all the love in life. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again in my next video.